Welcome to the Agentic Executive. I'm Adrian Cross. Today, the hidden tax of inconsistent trade-offs and a one-page fix I call the trade-off ledger. In 10 minutes, you'll have a repeatable rubric that turns fuzzy choices into a ranked ledger you can act on immediately. Make your next move count.
Good to be here. I'll jump in with practical calibration and 2 quick prompts you can use with a team or an AI assistant. Patterns create power. This method helps make those patterns visible.
Hook first. The real problem isn't too many options. It's that options are compared on different terms. One proposal talks about revenue, another about team morale, a third about risk, and we end up debating the wrong things. That inconsistency is a tax: slow decisions, context switching, and misallocated attention.
Exactly. If you normalize how you compare options, you stop fighting about language and start measuring what moves the needle. The system reveals the truth. If the comparison is fair, the best choice becomes obvious fast.
Core insight in one line. Turn competing bets into a single ledger so decisions become comparable and repeatable. From there, you get consistent prioritization, fewer context switches, and faster learning loops. Move 1. Ledger axes. The ledger uses 4 axes: impact, reversibility, optionality, and attention cost. Each axis is scored 1 to 5 using one-line anchors. Impact measures expected upside if successful. 1 is trivial. 5 is transformative. Reversibility measures rollback cost and time. 1 means irreversible. 5 means fully reversible within days. Optionality captures future optional moves unlocked. 1 opens nothing. 5 unlocks many valuable paths. Attention cost is the ongoing cognitive and coordination load. 1 is huge ongoing drain. 5 is near zero maintenance.
2 quick notes for scoring consistency. First, use concrete anchors on each end. Think dollars or weeks for impact and reversibility when you can. Second, score attention cost from the perspective of the smallest team that must coordinate it, not a hypothetical perfect team. Those small rules cut large debates.
Move 2. Normalize and discount. Once each option has 4 axis scores, sum them to a raw score out of 20. Then apply a single uncertainty discount. Subtract 10 to 30% depending on how shaky the assumptions are. A quick rule: 10% for low uncertainty, 20 for moderate, 30 for high. That discount turns optimistic hunches into disciplined bets.
And if you're using an AI assistant, calibrate its judgments with one shared example before you run the ledger. Present a known past decision, score it together, and align on how the assistant weights those axis anchors. Precision drives agency. Calibration first, automation second.
Move 3. Rank and commit. After discounting, sort options by final score. Publish the top 2 with a named owner, a minimal next step, and a rollback trigger. Commit to a 7 to 14-day check-in where the owner reports a one-line delta: what changed, evidence, and whether the score moves. If scores shift, the designated decider resolves ties with a brief rationale. This keeps the ledger live, not decorative.
Quick calibration prompt you can read to a team or paste to an AI. Score this past decision we made 3 months ago on impact, reversibility, optionality, attention cost using the 1 to 5 anchors. Then apply a 20% uncertainty discount and tell us whether the final rank matches our historical outcome and why. One aligned example collapses most scoring arguments.
Now, 3 short examples so you can see this in action. Example A: hiring a senior engineer versus shipping a new feature. Hiring: impact 4, reversibility 3, optionality 4, attention cost 2 equals raw 13. Feature: impact 3, reversibility 4, optionality 2, attention cost 4 equals raw 13. Same raw score, but hire has higher optionality and feature has lower attention cost. Apply a 15% discount on hiring, market uncertainty, and 10% on the feature. Final: feature edges ahead.
That suggests ship first and keep hiring as option with a shorter interview pipeline as the minimal next step.
Example B, marketing spend versus product polish. Marketing, impact 4, reversibility 2, optionality 2, attention cost 3, so raw 11. Product polish, impact 3, reversibility 4, optionality 4, attention cost 2, so raw 13. Apply a 20% discount to marketing, uncertain channels, and 10% to product. Product-age wins. Publish the top pick with the product manager as owner, and a 2-week experiment to show lift or not.
Example C. Automating a manual workflow versus keeping human oversight. Automation. Impact 4. Reversibility 2. Optionality 3. Attention cost 5. Raw 14. Human oversight. Impact 2. Reversibility 5. Optionality 2. Attention cost 2. Raw 11. Automation looks better, but add a 25% uncertainty discount if regulatory or edge case failure cost exists. If after discount automation still leads, pick a narrow automation pilot with rollback triggers and a monitoring owner.
Across those examples, you'll notice a pattern. The ledger makes trade-offs explicit and actionable. When scores are close, use the buyer's remorse test. Can you reverse this in 7 to 14 days without material cost? If yes, prefer experimentation. If no, prefer higher reversibility or a smaller initial step.
Addressing the main risks up front. Risk 1. Oversimplification. Fix. Use the ledger for short-horizon comparable bets and append a one-line nuance field for qualitative context. Risk 2. Treating the ledger as a checkbox. Fix. Require the 7 to 14-day check-in and a one-line delta report so scores evolve. Risk 3. Scoring disputes creating politics. Fix. Do a one-example calibration and designate a decider for tiebreaks with a short rationale.
2 practical templates to cut startup time. Template A, the one-page spreadsheet with the 4 axes: raw score, discount percent, final score, owner, next step, rollback trigger, and one-line nuance. Template B, a shared chat prompt for AI scoring, plus the calibration example. Use either. The key is repeatability.
Fast action for this week. Pick one active portfolio of choices: product bets, hires, or channel experiments. Build a trade-off ledger for those items. Publish the ranked result. Assign an owner to the top pick, and schedule the 7 to 14-day check-in. That single iteration will already reduce friction and increase clarity.
If you want a 2-line starter prompt to share with a team, we're using the trade-off ledger. Score each candidate on impact, reversibility, optionality, attention cost using 1 to 5 anchors. Apply a 10 to 30% uncertainty discount. Then publish the top 2 with an owner and a 7 to 14-day check-in. Paste that into your next meeting agenda.
Final notes. This is tool agnostic. Use a spreadsheet, a quick web form, or an AI prompt. The point is consistent comparison. That's where leverage compounds. Clarity is leverage. Make your next move count.
One housekeeping thing. Run a calibration example the first time you introduce the ledger. It prevents front-loaded debates and aligns your team on the anchors. Then iterate.
That's it. Build one ledger this week. Publish the top pick, name an owner, and check back in. If you do that, you'll get faster decisions and fewer costly context switches. Stay agentic.